Let's speak about lack of discipline. It seems to be a topic that keeps coming back from different angles and different people. And when they come to me, they say, well, I need your help because I had lack of discipline. And lack of discipline show up in different ways. It could be lack of motivation, it could be lack of time, it could be the whole discipline itself, that you haven't developed that commitment with yourself to do something that is for your benefit. And at the end, you start having all these different excuses why you are not exercising in this particular case that we're talking about. So it is about not having the discipline to exercise. But the reality is that not having the discipline to exercise, it also shows up in many, many ways in your life. And a lot of times it could be, I don't have time, my family, work, I have injuries, this is why I'm not doing it, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And so one of the things that when it comes to discipline, one of the things is just do it. That's it. If you're getting in your head saying, oh my God, this is another day that I am not exercising, you literally gonna go, and the moment that that thought gets to your head, you go and you do 5 squats. That's it. Do 5 push-ups. At this point, I'm not asking you right now to do it perfectly or making sure that your form is fine. Just go ahead and do it. Do 5 jumping jacks. That's it. End of the day. You go, you're thinking about it, and you're having that thought getting into your mind that you don't have discipline, I'm not exercising, I'm not getting the results I want, blah, 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 I'm gaining weight, look at blah, 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 all that. You just go, stop, and do 5 jumping jacks. Do 5 squats, right? Do 5 push-ups. That's it. It's just 5. I'm not asking you for anything. And another time during the day or the next day, you have the same thought coming into your mind that you don't have discipline and all that stuff. You literally stop. You remember this. You stop and you do 5 squats, or 5 push-ups, or 5 jumping jacks, or 5 burpees, or like 6 lunges. You can be even. Anything that is gonna get you out of that. And you start breaking that conversation in your brain that you don't have discipline. And then you go to the next level. And that's where and why you go to Amazon and you get your journal. And this journal, it is one of the things that it's gonna do for you. It's gonna help you to create discipline. Because what you do is you go every night or every morning, depends. You go in the morning just to set up your day. You go at night to review your day, whatever it is. And what this journal it's all about, it is you go on one side, you basically have all the things that you have done towards exercise, food, vitamins, what food you ate. And you gotta do this out of guilt. It's not that you're writing, I'm like, oh my God. No, you just go and you write it, that's it. Why? Because you're developing discipline to keep track of what you do in your day to day. Then on the other page, you have your successes, any negative thought that came to your mind. In this case is, I don't have discipline. You put it, I don't have discipline. How do you reframe that? I did 5 squats. I did 5 push-ups. Right here, you track that. And as you go and review at the end of the journal, you go back and say, oh my God, look at all the times that I thought I didn't have discipline. And then I end up doing my 5 push-ups or my 5 squats or burpees or jumping jacks or whatever. You can go for a 5-minute walk, whatever the case is. And then you go 5 things that you're grateful for and how you create life balance, which this is also part of the conversation, right? Because sometimes you say that you have lack of discipline and it's because of family, kids, work, or anything. And it's most likely because you also have an issue to find life balance. And that is, what have you done that day toward your health? In this case, you broke the thought of not having discipline, and then you did your 5 squats. That is something that you did toward your health that day. Toward your health. Maybe you went to work that day, or maybe you got a new client. You got probably the government sent you some money and then you were not expecting that. And what have you done towards your relationship on that day? And then your sex drive as well. So that's what you will have. And you can find your journal. It's called the Happy Naked The Life Journal. You can find it on Amazon. And then we jump into Happy Naked, the book. There is a section that is called Complete Exercise. And that is the same thing. You just go, you have a set of simple exercises that you can do, again, to start building that discipline. This is giving you a whole simple program within that chapter of Complete Exercise that is going to help you to start moving towards building discipline. When you start building discipline, there is one aspect to that it's about being committed to yourself. It's about commitment. It's about you just go ahead and do it. It's about integrity, because the reason why you get frustrated, it is because you lack of integrity. Meaning, when you're saying that you're going to start working out on Monday and you don't, that's integrity for yourself, because you said you were going to do it and you didn't. There is a combination between lack of commitment, lack of discipline, lack of integrity, because whatever you said, whether in your mind or to somebody else, right, and then you didn't do that, that falls into integrity, because somebody that have integrity will do it no matter what, right? If I'm telling you we're going to meet up for a coffee and I don't show up, that person that I'm meeting with is never gonna trust me in saying, you know what, she said she was going to meet me here at 4 p.m. and she never showed up. She didn't even send me a text message or a call to tell me I'm not going. That actually put that person, or me in this case, because I didn't show up, not in a good place. However, you're doing that to yourself every day. You're saying, I know I have to exercise, and then you don't. How is that working for you? And so let's start thinking about that. And I already gave you few different tools to start to overcome the lack of discipline. And let's review that. Like, one, it is that in the moment that you capture or you find yourself thinking about, oh my God, it is 8 p.m., I end up not doing my exercises. I lack of discipline, I'm terrible, you feel guilty, you feel shameful, all that kind of stuff, because how come? You stop immediately, count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, cut that, and do 5 push-ups, 5 squats, 5 burpees, 6 lunges, 5 jumping jacks. You choose whatever you want to do. Just do 5, and that's it. That's the first tip that I'm sharing. The second one, it goes with tracking and journaling, not with the intention of you building guilt around, oh my God, I chose this is not good. It's from the fact that, oh, I'm tracking, I'm building discipline because I'm journaling. And journaling, it's already another way to start building discipline, because when you go to the section of exercise, you're like, oh my God, I didn't exercise today, I'm gonna do 5 squats. Boom, then now you're gonna track on your exercise section that at 8 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 in the morning, you did 5 push-ups. And then another way of tracking your progress, then you can go back. It is a 30-day journal. Suggestion is in one set of 30 days, you're not necessarily gonna build, so just get multiple journals. And then the third option, it is in the book Happy Naked. There is a section, Complete Exercise. It's going to give you a whole simple way to exercise. Not equipment required, nothing. Just go and just do it, and it's very simple. And I already told you all the information to start breaking up with the lack of discipline. And whatever reason it is, family, work, time, motivation, energy, it really doesn't matter. Any injury, whatever, doesn't matter. You start shifting this with those 3 tips, right? Stop that thought, count to 5, and do something. Journal, or tracking. Like journaling is key, because just journaling by itself, it helps you to build discipline. You can get the book Happy Naked, and you can get a whole simple way of exercising, and to help you start building that discipline. Go to my website, nakedfit.online, and you can also book a 30-minute complimentary call that is gonna, when you and I can have a conversation, and then we can figure this out as well.